26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It's Friday. It is the 19th day of December. Yeah. That's where we've gotten to. The 19th already. Augustine and family inside of Corinth. Good morning. Well, Syracuse, kinda. Yeah, good morning. How you doing, Papi? You all right? You and the family all right? Nice. Culture man, good morning. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's start this thing the right way, yeah? You're a winner this morning. Whether you believe it or not, you are a winner. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, so Heavenly Father, on this faithful Friday, we come before you with hearts overflowing with gratitude. Thank you for the gift of life, for the strength to rise each morning, and for the countless blessings you pour out into our lives. Thank you for family, friends, health, and the simple joys that remind us of your goodness. Lord, you are our rock, our strength, and our deliverer. When we are weary, you renew us. When we face trials, you remind us that your grace is sufficient. Thank you for protecting us from dangers seen and unseen, and for guiding our steps with wisdom and love. Father, as we close this week, fill our hearts with joy and peace. Help us to trust in your perfect timing and to rest in your promises. In the name of Jesus. Amen, amen, and amen. Tuntun, how you doing? Tuntun, good? Tuntun, all right? Yeah, he usually sends two. Let's see. Friday blessings. Call upon me in the day of troubles. I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me. And that's Psalms 50 and verse 15. May the Lord guide you always, and may he satisfy all your needs and the needs of your family. May the mercy, peace, and love of God be yours in abundance in Christ Jesus' precious and mighty name. Happy weekend and good morning. Can I get an amen to that? Nice. Yulin Alexander, Monica Miros Williams, Mary E. Banks, alright, Walter is with me, Yolan Swan, good morning, right, Veronica Sandy is with us as well. You're a winner this morning, and let no one tell you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Just be thankful. As Lauren Salem would say, gratitude is a must. To Lucy. Lauren, good morning to you. How are you doing, dearie? Yeah, arise and praise the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank him. Thank the Lord. Erlin out there in the U.S., good morning, my dear. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Brandon Paddocks in London. How are you doing, Papi? Paddocks. Love you a whole lot, man. To the moon and back. 22 minutes on to 7 o'clock. It's Friday. Lift your voice and sing. Veronica Sandy, how you doing? Joe and Brathwaite Batson just joining us. To all those of you out there in the diaspora, good morning. Yeah, coming back home. Good morning, Carriacou and PD Martinique. Just thank him for that. Nordley Frederick and family out there in Birch Grove, good morning. Teacher Carl Humphrey, how are you doing, bro? Pastor Fletcher, Bishop George Fletcher and family, Nixon, Nila, Nicole, Jason, oh my goodness, can't remember all the names, you know. Good morning. The folks inside of Marquee, Hallop, good morning, Lindona, you celebrated recently, I hope you have my cake aside, right? The folks at Elroy Supermarket, good morning. That's in Marquee, eh? Jean Isaac, good morning. Randy's mom. Udin and everybody, good morning. Petlin, good morning. How you doing? You all right? Huh? Hope you're doing fine, eh? Good, nice. Debbie, all right, right? Moyaki and family, Rastiba. The folks inside of Mama Ken. Munich, good morning. I'm coming to Central and saying good morning to Orlando and his dad and mom and the entire home circle. Yes. Central, good morning. All you good? Belial, good morning. Good morning. Rukane, good morning, Barbara. All right, the word of the day today, that word is exuberant. 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 And it means full of energy and excitement. Full of energy and excitement. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The children were exuberant after hearing about the trip, especially around now, well, maybe the last week before school closed. As a youngster growing up, I would always look forward to the bus trip, yeah. And those times we go in with Robert's bus, Robert Clement. Good morning to you and Jean. How are you doing? Control Son. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah. And I would never forget that. I remember that a bus trip at one point, he was playing, he had the old school oven, a chapter a day. Yeah, I always remember Robert for that. Good morning, Robert, to you and Jin, man. So the children were exuberant after hearing about their trip, right? Nice. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Don't ever get confused. Whatever broken bones for sure he could fix it. Gratitude is a must. That's my mom. Yeah. I am thankful for life, given the circumstances, Yeah. I've come to accept the fact that nothing is a surprise to God. Everything that is happening, it's all part of His plan. Yeah. Later on, you would look back and say, oh, that is why He was doing this. Yep. Don't forget, get your sweet surprise punch of cream at the local supermarkets throughout. Busy time. Even at this time when I'm leaving home, they are preparing already, man. Oh, my goodness. Michelle Bernard, good morning. Motivationally. Start with gratitude. Begin each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your mindset and sets a positive tone. Thank you, Dorian. That's creativity at its best. Yeah. Begin each day by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude, it shifts your mindset and sets a positive tone. Remember that. Nice. Eggies and Cruz, good morning. Chief, good morning. Beck and the guys. Yeah. Good morning to Mr. Hicklin Nayak. I say this, with the reservations, man. I don't want to provoke any feelings, but I just hope that you're being strong. Yeah, good morning to you also, former Speaker of the House, Michael Pay, and the family. Good morning, Pat. It was such a joy seeing you recently. All right, buzzing this morning, the Audit Department seeks direct tabling of reports. Grenada opens public consultations on rainwater harvesting regulations. Regionally, South Korea donates $300,000 and some rice to Jamaica. Internationally, Ukraine urges EU for freezing Russian funds. And in sports, Trinidad and Tobago to host 2 test matches against Pakistan in 2026. And West Indies seems to be doing fairly okay. They're 110 not out on the day end of day 2 yesterday. Yep. John Campbell on 45, Brandon King is on 55. They've got an insurmountable task ahead. New Zealand was 575 declared for 8, right? So West Indies currently trails by 465 runs. Those are the buzzing stories. We'll have more in the morning edition, which comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. You got it,
Christmas is here. Let's make it a magical time for everyone. Show your kids how to celebrate responsibly. Make smart choices about alcohol and ensure a safe holiday for all. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe's Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else. Plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and savings. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
This December, the vibes will rise higher. Sunshine Promotions presents a December to remember. On Saturday, December 20th, the National Cricket Stadium comes alive with pure reggae energy, live bands, and world-class acts. Direct from Jamaica, Anthony B. Tanya Stevens.
It is a pity you already have one.
And Junior Kelly. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your early bird general admission tickets now for $100. Advanced general $120. Or limited front of stage access early bird for $250. Advanced front of stage access $300. Tickets available now from GoToFed.com and usual Sunshine Promotion ticket outlets. All tickets grant admission only. Look out for a performance from our very own Akib with his band and Valine. Food and drinks on sale all night long. Your ticket gets you in. The vibe keeps you there. A December to remember. One love, one vibe, one December to remember. Follow Sunshine Promotions on social media for more updates.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Friday, 19th December 2025. Coming up in the news, locally, Audit Department 6 director tabling of reports. Grenada opens public consultations on rainwater harvesting regulations. In the region, South Korea donates $300,000 and rice to Jamaica. Internationally, Ukraine urges EU for frozen Russian funds. And in sports, Trinidad and Tobago to host 2 tests versus Pakistan in 2026, and Westerners fighting back. The details to these and more after these messages.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door
Terms and conditions apply.
Good morning, everyone, from studios on Observatory Road in the nation's capital. I am Gordon Joseph with this morning's news, saying welcome to Graphics and the team from Hot 98 FM. Locally, Director of Audit Gary Walters says the Audit Department is advocating for changes to the Audit Act that would allow audit reports of statutory bodies to be laid directly in Parliament by the Audit Department rather than through the Minister of Finance. Walters said delays often occur under the current system, resulting in reports not being tabled in a timely manner. He was speaking at a Public Accounts Committee awareness seminar for statutory bodies. He noted that the proposed change would require legislative amendments and constitutional reform, but would help prevent delays and strengthen accountability in the reporting of public funds. Walters also pointed out that many statutory bodies continue to miss legal deadlines for submitting audited financial and annual reports to Parliament. Grenadians are being invited to share their views on the country's first rainwater harvesting regulations aimed at strengthening water security and climate resilience. The proposed rules would require certain new and large buildings to install rainwater harvesting system where feasible. The initiative is being led by national agencies under the G-Cruise project with support from international partners. Public consultations will be held from February 19th to 25, 2026, with comments accepted until January 23rd. The draft regulations are available on the Climate Resilient web portal. PISLM Executive Director Dr. Ronan C.A. Francis has reaffirmed the organization's commitment to supporting Jamaica's drought resilience and land recovery efforts. Dr. Francis and Soil Care Project Manager Trevor Thompson met with Local Government Minister Desmond Mackenzie and senior officials on December 8th to discuss recovery efforts, soil care implementation, and strategies to fast-track drought resilience. The meeting also addressed the support for land degradation hotspots impacted by Hurricane Melissa and concerns over worsening drought conditions and water security, particularly in Kingston. PISLM says it will continue working with national and regional partners to address land degradation and climate challenges. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. As we turn our attention to the region, the government of the Republic of Korea has donated $300,000 to Jamaica to support recovery efforts following Hurricane Melissa. The donation was announced at a handover ceremony at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade in Kingston on Wednesday. In addition, a Korean NGO and Join Together Society, JTS, has provided 200 tons of rice and a container of baby and women's items for the country's most vulnerable communities. Korea's Charge d'Affaires, Kim Jin-wook, said the contribution reflects a strong ties between the two countries and expressed hope that the aid would help families return to normal life. The United Nations says Jamaica is still struggling to recover 50 days after Hurricane Melissa caused unprecedented destruction. The Category 5 hurricane left western parishes without electricity for weeks and damaged nearly 450 schools, affecting thousands of children. The tourism and agriculture sectors, major sources of employment, have also suffered extensive losses. The UN says it continues to work with the government of Jamaica, civil society, and international partners to deliver life-saving aid and restore essential services. Immediate priorities include repairing homes and infrastructure, restoring health and education services, supporting farmers and small businesses, and rebuilding the tourism sector. The UN emphasizes that recovery efforts aim to be inclusive, climate resilient, and risk-informed to help Jamaica rebuild stronger. Now, looking further afield, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on EU leaders at a Crunch summit urgently to agree to a multi-billion euro loan in frozen Russian money to fund Ukraine's military and economic needs. We have more in this.
To applause, Germany's Chancellor ramps up pressure on Vladimir Putin. With Europe split over seizing frozen Russian assets, Friedrich Merz says delay only helps the Kremlin.
It is about making clear to Russia that continuing this war of aggression is senseless. Making these assets usable would finance the Ukrainian army for at least 2 more years, according to our assessment.
The European Commission proposes a €90 billion loan for Kyiv over 2 years, using part of Russia's frozen funds in Europe. Also expected at the summit, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In his Wednesday nightly address, he urged Europe to move from debate to action.
Security decisions are needed, financial decisions are needed regarding Russian assets, and political decisions are needed. Our partners need the courage to see the truth, acknowledge the truth, and act accordingly.
And finally, a Democrat representative from Maryland, Sarah Elfreth, says that changing the name of the Kennedy Center to add Trump's would require an act of Congress, and she would be a no vote. Elfreth said that while she doesn't expect a floor vote on extending ACA subsidies before the House leaves for the holidays, she hopes that the fight for health care is something that brings back Americans' faith in the Democratic Party. We have more in this report.
Just like the president trying to rename the Department of Defense the Department of War, this is a similar situation. It requires an act of Congress, and so this is pretty make-believe at the moment, and unfortunately taxpayer dollars might be used to change the name on the wall, but the truth of the matter is we have a system of checks and balances and shared governing here in Washington, and Congress is going to have to approve that. I would be a no vote. As you mentioned, ticket sales are down. There's kind of ramifications of the president's getting so involved in the Kennedy Center politics. I don't quite understand it when we have so many other issues, serious issues the American people are counting on us to address. Why he's spending so much time on this, it boggles the mind.
And that story brings us to the end of the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. A cricket-dominated segment this morning. Cricket fans in Trinidad and Tobago will get to watch 2 test matches in the 2026 series against Pakistan, hosted at 2 different venues. The Brian Lara Cricket Academy, the BLCA, will stage its first ever test match, while the Queen's Park Oval will host the other. TTCB, that's Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board's president Azim Basarath, made the announcement at a board luncheon in Couva. The series runs from July 15th to August 7th, 2026, including a 4-day warm-up match at the BLCA, that's the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Basarath also highlighted that the BLCA is now a fully accredited international venue capable of hosting matches in all formats, including on its history, building on its history of hosting ODIs and ICC T20 World Cup games. Early in the year, Trinidad and Tobago made history in the inaugural West Indies T20 Breakout League with the national franchise, the Trinidad and Tobago Legions, winning the first championship. Still in cricket, Joshua Dawn will captain the West Indies Under-19 team at the 2026 ICC Under-19 World Cup in Namibia and Zimbabwe from January 15th to February 6th. The squad includes Vice-Captain Jonathan Van Lane, Joel Andrew, Adian Rasha, and 16-year-old Shamar Apple. Group D opponents are South Africa, Afghanistan, and Tanzania, with all matches in Windhoek and the final in Harare on February 6th. Cricket West Indies says the team was selected to build leadership, adaptability, and experience, strengthening the future of West Indies cricket. Well, if you've been following, I don't know if you're following on the Ashes, but England, they make a very good comeback. Jofra Archer, settling there and batting along with his captain, scoring 51. Well, they were really down, but they're doing fairly well. And as it relates to our match, West Indies versus New Zealand, well, Devon Conway, he brought up a double century and pushed New Zealand into a strong position in Mount Maungani that they actually got carried away with it. Now, with their 50 highest test total at home, 575 for 8 declared, that was on their back. Now, Jacob Duffy, Zach Fox, and Michael Ray ran in expecting wickets to tumble. They bowled far too full and were taken for far too many, and as a result, both teams have now wasted the new ball on a green pitch. West Indies were flying at 88 in 15 overs with 13 fours coming in that time. Now, that's not including 10 wides. Brandon King and John Campbell did not bat like they had been weighed down by 155 overs in the field or the 500 plus they are in deficit. They focused on playing late, playing straight, and was still alert enough to punish an overly enthusiastic New Zealand attack. So at the close of play at day 2, New Zealand, well, they declared 575 for 8. West Indies were 110 without loss. Brandon King is on 55 and John Campbell is on 45. That's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition and in a primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
For the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Nicole Jones at the forecast desk at the MBIA. It's slightly rainy this morning, Nicole. What's the weather forecast?
Hi, good morning to you and your listeners. Here's the weather for today, Friday the 19th December 2025, as recorded at Maurice Bishop International Airport. Presently, the weather is cloudy with vicinity showers to the east. Winds are from the east at 11 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 13.4 millibar, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 84%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 30.2 degrees Celsius, last night mean 25.0 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, we had trace millimeter of rainfall recorded, hence the total for the month remained at 80.9 millimeters. Now we move to the public forecast valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers, gradually improving to generally fair conditions by evening. Maximum temperatures today 30.0 degrees Celsius. Winds are expected to be east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Marine advisory remain in effect. Low tide today will be at 9 a.m., high tide at 3 p.m. Sunset 5:46, sunrise 6:22. Just to repeat the public forecast valid for today, partly cloudy and cloudy, partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers, gradually improving to generally fair conditions by evening. Maximum temperature 30.0 degrees Celsius. Reporting from the Morris Bishop International Airport, I am Nico Jones. Do have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, Nicole, and you have yourself a great restful weekend if you've got the luxury of rest. First, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
It's 7 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. And the local scene, Audit Department 6 direct tabling of reports. Grenada opens public consultations on rainwater harvesting regulations. Regionally, South Korea donates $300,000 and rice to Jamaica. Internationally, Ukraine urges EU for frozen Russian funds. And in sports, Trinidad and Tobago to host 2 tests versus Pakistan in 2026, and West Indies fighting back. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, the 19th day of December 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive and safe day, a great weekend, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network. To our friends from Hot 98 FM, we say thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And that's it for the news. Bye-bye, everybody.
This International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we raise our voices for inclusion, dignity, and equal opportunity for all. When barriers are removed, people are empowered. And when people are empowered, communities thrive. Let us build a Grenada where inclusion is not just an idea, but a daily practice grounded in respect and equity. Inclusion works. Together we lead, together we rise. Join us in celebrating IDPD 2025. A message from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms,
bedrooms. We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe's Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else. Plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and savings. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
This holiday season, let the Monica Benoit Wonderland of Lights lead the way to Christmas at the Point. Starting November 30th, the Quarantine Point Recreational Park transforms into a glowing wonderland with dazzling light displays that are the true showstoppers of the season. Take a magical tuk-tuk tunnel ride through twinkling arches. Explore Santa's grotto, cozy up with a picnic blanket under the stars, and savor delicious eats from local vendors. Entry is just $5 for walk-ins, $10 per carload, and $20 for premium carload parking. Plus, grab a cozy picnic blanket for only $40 and enjoy the season in style. Special pricing applies for New Year's Eve. Visit our Instagram or Facebook pages at Rotary Club of Grenada Events for more details. It's holiday fun for the entire family every night from 5 p.m. till midnight, and it all supports the charitable work of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Christmas at the Point. When the sun sets, the wonder begins. Mark your calendars. It all begins November 30th.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Distributed by Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Well, folks, it's now 14 minutes gone past 7 o'clock, and I'm happy at this time to join Corporal Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, it's rainy.
Good morning. And yes, it is raining, and in certain areas. And so it definitely means that our roads are wet. It means that drivers need to be extra cautious this morning while traveling along the nation's road. And I like to tell persons this, oil and water do not mix. So all the oils and whatever liquid as it relates to oil particles from vehicles, they normally resurface when water falls on the road. And that definitely means that the road will become a little bit slippery in certain areas, and we definitely urge drivers to be extra cautious while traveling along the road. As it relates to the traffic at the moment, the traffic is moderately flowing in most of the areas, and drivers can move with a sense of easement at this particular moment in most of our towns and all its adjoining the roads. So if you're traveling on any one of the roads right now, you can do so freely. We also have an accident somewhere in the area of Caligini, but it doesn't pose no threat to motorists at the moment. But however, it may once, because the vehicles may not be motorable after. So if you're traveling along that road, especially Caligini Marion Road, that area, you might experience a little bit sometimes during the morning period. But up now, the road is passable and drivers can do so freely. As we dive right into the accident state for the past 24 hours, we had a total of 12 minor accidents. Yesterday we had 10. The day before we had 10 as well, and we see in here it's gone back up to 12. So the traffic headquarters, we had 4 minors, and Grenada Police Station reported 1 minor. St. David, 1 minor as well. St. Paul's, 1 again, and the South St. George Police Station, we had 5 minors. So in the Grenada area yesterday, we had 5 minor accidents. In traffic headquarters, we had 4, and the other areas, we had 1, giving us a total of 12 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours. And I don't want to be a resounding decimal, but the trajectory of those accidents will definitely lead to high statistics at the end of the year. Drivers continue to drive safely. And yes, as it relates to traffic during the day, we are preparing to experience a heavy influx of traffic, especially in the town of St. George's and all the other towns in Grenada, where most of the businesses lie. So persons, I want to appeal to you as early as possible. If you do not have any business in the town, please do not come to the towns. You can park and maybe get a bus and come in or whatever it is, take a shuttle or whatever. But we advise you, do not come to the town to further congest it. And as we on that, we also have cruise ship in port today. I did my research, and we have cruise ship in port today. So it definitely means we would have that additional traffic or congestion, especially in the area of the Blue Street Mall, where the tourists exit from the Ariza parking lot area onto the Melville Street. The entire Melville Street will normally be a bit congested once we do have cruise ship. And so it makes it extra difficult for motorists to move freely within the town of St. George, and we definitely expect an influx of pedestrian movements as tourists move about, exploring Grenada and also supporting our local vendors and sightseeing and so forth. So we want to encourage persons to, as I stated earlier, you have nothing to do in town, do not come to the town of St. George. It's further congested. And as we on that again, remember the cross street is no parking street all the way up to Christmas, and the lower portion of Hillsborough Street is blocked off to vehicular traffic to accommodate vendors. So please, vendors, we are appealing on you again this morning. So please use the designated areas for your vending and let us use the sidewalk for persons to walk freely, especially while we have that heavy influx of pedestrian movement within the town. So we head back to the traffic. We know what to expect along as we get closer to 8 o'clock hour. And we want to encourage persons this morning. And I'm making an appeal as we already get reports of persons parking in the area of Springs. So if you decide to park in these areas, be mindful that you will be ticketed, clamped, or towed away at your expense. So tread cautiously and do the preventing. So as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, we expect a little bit of heavier traffic, but we don't expect it to be that heavier, but we know as we go throughout the day, it will definitely increase. Drivers, please look out for our pedestrians, and I appeal again, pedestrians, let us be cautious as well and look out for drivers, because everyone have a role to play as it relates to road safety. And while we're on that, I just want to ask the question this morning. If you are texting,
then who is driving? Who is driving? Please do not text and drive.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So, Copy, before you run off, right? I'll give you the weekend, okay? And just for to act as a deterrent, sort of, because there is this school of thought that the laws are there, but most of the times, 90% of the times, they are not being enforced. So it would be nice if over the weekend you take a few minutes of your precious time and do a sort of statistical data update as to the number of persons who have been ticketed or arrested for driving without driving under the influence, one, and also for texting and driving or being on their cellular phones and so forth. That would be a nice thing if we could share that information on Monday.
I would definitely take my project very seriously, and we'll have that statistics ready for Monday morning.
Definitely. Thank you very much. That's the spirit going forward. And another thing that, as it relates to vehicles that are parked for a prolonged period of time, I know there was a lot of talks. You said that they were going to be served letters and so forth to remove. And how has that progressed?
There were a slowdown in that process, but however, we're seeing that the process is picking back up, and solid waste, especially for the relic, the solid waste management is working with us to have those vehicles removed, and so the process is definitely picking back up, and for persons who parking in the prohibited areas, a lot of clamps have been issued, and as something maybe we could look into is providing the statistic as well for the number of persons that have been clamped.
Clamped, so yes.
And know that the traffic department
and not just
is serious.
Not just clamp, but there should be some impounding and so forth.
Well, definitely. So then, once the vehicle is not removed, we remove it, the fees and so on be paid. So it definitely would affect persons who break those laws.
Very grateful for that information, Corporal. Have yourself a great weekend. Get as much rest, because this week coming is going to be pressure down the pipeline.
Of course it is.
Have a good one, Copy.
You as well, and to your entire team at GBN. And good morning to Miss Eugenia Peters. Special morning.
Okay, all right. I hope she heard that. Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break and we get back into the conversation.
Brendan, why does Corp Bank keep requesting my personal details?
At Corp Bank, your security and convenience means the world to us. That is why we are encouraging you to keep your personal details like phone numbers and email addresses up to date. Imagine not getting important alerts and notifications right when you need them, like the authentication code when you're in the middle of an online order, or the banking alerts that let you know the payment you have been waiting for has arrived. But what if we need to notify you about an unusual transaction on your account? Just like you will update your address and phone number to get a package, it is important to do this with your bank as well. Updating your information is easy. Here are the ways you can. Using the secure messaging feature on the banking platform or visiting the retail banking unit most convenient to you. Remember, we will never ask you for your login credentials, user ID, PINs, or passwords. Let's work together to keep banking swift, simple, and secure.
Welcome home. Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
This International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we raise our voices for inclusion, dignity, and equal opportunity for all. When barriers are removed, people are empowered. And when people are empowered, communities thrive. Let us build a Grenada where inclusion is not just an idea, but a daily practice grounded in respect and equity. Inclusion works. Together we lead, together we rise. Join us in celebrating IDPD 2025. A message from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
It's the happiest time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you Nexa is here. It's the happier holiday time of the
Come alive with Nexa Credit Union's Happier Holiday Loan. Get up to $50,000 for gifts, home makeovers, travel, and more. With easy payments, affordable rates, and quick approvals. This year is happier with mystery wrap giveaways online. Santa's Happier Holiday surprises in branches. And one lucky person will win the grand prize. A day pass for 3 at Sandals. And Nexa will donate up to $5,000 to a school of your choice. Visit our social media to vote as we make more than wishes come true.
It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
right, it's now 30 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's time for a conversation. I do not have any in-house guests this morning, so guess what? It's Friday. We are going to free up a bit, right? I'm going to entertain your calls. Now, we are going to keep it real, all right? And short as possible and respectful. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning, sweetheart. How you doing?
Hey, look at Tim Papa.
You telling me?
Look how my Christmas starts.
Oh, God.
Jimmy Timbers, where have you been?
Oh, gosh, boy, you girl hiding, boy.
What happened? You owe somebody out.
Oh, God.
How you doing? I was so worried.
I'm doing good, real good.
Okay.
I'm so glad to hear you.
Hey, well.
But let me tell you something though, by that station you walking against me, you know, because I was trying to call and get you, you know.
I wonder why.
Boy, I don't know, innocent case story.
Really, Jill?
And innocent only joking, you is serious?
Nah, I ain't so fat, man. Don't do me that.
Gosh, well, boy, it's good to hear you, and everybody who don't hear Miss Glenda's voice, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday.
Well, I must tell you, people were really concerned. Everybody was asking.
People love me.
Hey, how you mean? Anybody when love you lose, you know?
I'm telling you, and I'm so glad. Well, it look like I'm going to end out the almanac, boy. What?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a blessing, boy.
Okay, so all is well?
All is well.
Thank
Praise
God.
the Lord. I'm so happy to hear me, boy. And I want to say good morning to Bogaman. He always wondering what happened to me. So Bogaman, good morning to you, sweetheart. Miss Glenda, say hello. And hello to all my friends. Bye-bye. Love everyone.
I love you more. Have a good one. Miss Glenda is back. Hey, look at thing now, Papa. That's good news. We missed you a whole lot. 435-2041. That's the number. And reminding you that you can also call via the WhatsApp, okay? Good morning, caller. Welcome. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent Gordon. How are you?
I am alive and thankful. How are you doing?
I'm pretty okay, man.
Well, I thought you gave up on me too.
No. Let me assure you, I will never begin the process of grouping. So I am there, conscious, alive, patient, and listening.
That's good. What's cooking? What's popping?
Great. Listen, first of all, to you and yours, and the listeners of GBN far and wide, and all who is worthy of it, my sincere greetings for the season, and wishing everyone a prosperous 2026. Together, we all could make a difference. And coming up, well, you know, there is budget. Don't forget the estimate of income and expenditure. Income and expenditure, which means that if you don't have, you can't spend. So it is not a good notion to say things are expensive or you don't have money. The question is, are you optimizing your potential, your economic potential? Are you optimizing that? Are you conscious of, as you go forward, what your needs are and how you can address it in a comfortable or balanced approach? Remember, stress, tension, psychological strain is not a good thing for the human body.
Nice.
So let's move forward with a positive mindset. And with a good frame of mind, We will make it. Everything will be fine.
Well, of course.
So to you, boss, God bless you and take care of yourself.
You and the family, all the best for the season and 2026. I wish you prosperity and all the good things God has in store for you.
I'll tell you this. Thank you. Thank you. The slip of the tongue is not the fault of the mind. Have a great one.
Have a good one. 435-2041. That's the number. It's 24 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Reverend Samuel Caesar and the family and friends out there in East Flatbush, New York. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing fine. Sherry and Nichols, how you doing? Hope all is well with you also. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. All right, let's go here and take this call. Good morning, caller.
Is it an open line?
Yeah, good morning, caller.
Good morning, how are you?
Okay, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Well, I'm just there. But you know this is a Christmas season, huh?
Yes.
So I still have to announce the Christmas party for the children of the town of St. George tomorrow at the National Stadium, right? And there will be a Christmas tree lighting for the residents of River Road and Darbo. Of course, the compliments the Honorable Colonel Joseph and the Honorable, the most popular, the most Honorable Andy Williams will be giving out his hampers this weekend also to the needy, because you know me already, and politicians, we have to always keep them on their toes, and they have to be in contact with us, and not when election come. That's a lot of time people just talk about it. I'm talking about it all times, that these people have you in mind, and they will always be by your side, and not run for votes alone. Anyway, what I want to talk about quickly too, I hear everybody complain, because I haven't been out this last 2 months at least, and I hear everybody been complaining because I have to go out this week, or probably next week, complaining about the amount of accidents on the road. I can't understand what is going on with these young people. Most of all I understand is young people. It's not that I want to bash any young people, but people, you have to be careful. This accident thing that is not now that is going on, it's a long time now. And also I've been talking about these trucks, these big vehicles. I'm tired of talking about them every single morning on this station. And I hear Deacon talking about something to do with the people, the big trucks.
Who you here talking about it?
Deacon Mitchell, that is the Prime Minister of Grenada. That's his name.
Okay.
All right? And there's nothing wrong. That's his name. It's just like Keith Mitchell. Keith Mitchell's name is Keith Mitchell. My name is Anne Marie, but nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I don't know why people are fuss about a name. A name is a name. It doesn't mean that you disrespect the person. That's their name. When my mother christened me in church, name this child Anne Marie Yolan. So I don't understand why people just feel because you don't call somebody honorable or this or that. That is a choice. That is a title. Even doctor is a title. That is not your name, because when I do jury service, when you go to the court, the court does ask you what is your name. You have to say your name, and then you ask what is your title. It's two different things that people don't understand. They just want to just carry on your disrespect and all kind of thing. Not disrespecting anybody. What I was going about again is that they keep on saying about these big trucks. Well, then you up head of the government, stop it from coming in. Yes, you are the head. So don't really talk about it about this and that and the other, because it's we that coming from our taxpayers' money that had the fun thing to always fix these roads. And I'm tired of talking about it. These trucks have to be I'll have to stop bringing in them trucks. It's destroying the road. And then they're talking about Nawasa complaining about the same thing too, that when they fix the road, the trucks passing back on it. So all you have to do is don't bring in these trucks at all. I am tired of talking about it, because it's we the taxpayers that have to fish out from our pockets to fix this road, so they have to do better than that, and not just talk, but act, stop, and drivers for this Christmas. Where racing going? Take it easy on the road, everybody. Okay. So my friend, have a great day.
You too, my dear. Have a good one yourself. It's 20 minutes on to 8 o'clock. 435-2041. It's Free Up Friday. Nah, but I ain't song right. That song. Nah, I ain't saying that again. I ain't song right. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, man. Greetings to you, man.
You hear Biggie up the other day?
No, well, sometimes I'm kind of busy, sometimes I don't listen to, whatever. Okay, thank you very much.
What's going on with you? How are you doing, Culture Man?
Well, just cool, I can't complain, and I have nothing to complain about.
That's good. I mean, them people, they're not interfering with your garden.
Well, they don't, but last week, well, for the whole time, all week before, whatever time, I had some pay over there, man. When Monday I pick cocoa, Tuesday I crack, and Thursday morning when I went back, man, it's only the future alone assistant over there with all the leaves. Because because I say this pay on them like some of my friends and them that they will be getting 1 or 2 to wipe it to the little for the holiday, but I cannot go and pick the lift and give them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, well, any case, I just call to remind the people and them tomorrow, please, Lord, that the caretaker, Miss Tessa, that will be driving around and give the ties for the children and them,
Okay.
That maybe she start from Paul's and down from Blaine, go all up Village Mountains, and then come back to Upper St. John, wherever she stop and come back to Tivoli and come back wherever,
Okay.
So all plans go bring all the children tomorrow and collect the ties,
So you know Tessa well, right?
Yeah, she passed by me the other day, because when I came from the hospital, she came in and visited me kind of lately, but I saw what evening is that too, she passed by me here,
Okay.
Yes, and she came,
All right, okay.
So I say everybody have a Merry Christmas and thing, and, have a blessed season, and, and what. So, everybody, let me just kind of hold it down with the drinking and driving, because Mr. Innocent, I listened to the Prime Minister in Trinidad, Camilla, whatever, and she passed a law. She said that if the police and them, any drivers, drinking and whatever, and the carton drunk and thing is 25,000 or hardship in prison, and that's a very, very good law Miss Camilla passed in Trinidad. Because I'm hearing it for myself.
Okay.
So that's the punishment we have to give them here too.
Okay. Thank you, Culture Man.
Have a good day, man. You enjoy Christmas, and thanks for having me on the program. So it's not
blessings.
A regular caller,
No blessings. Blessings, Culture Man, all the time. It's 18 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is our time. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Alive and thankful. How are you?
Not too bad. Just wanted to let the public know that there is going to be event at the Venezuelan embassy this morning from about 10 o'clock expressing solidarity with the people of Venezuela and for the Caribbean to remain a zone of peace. So anyone who has the time, they're welcome to come down to Grenada at the Venezuelan embassy from about 10 o'clock this morning.
Exactly where is that embassy located? Which flat in Grenada?
It is about 3 buildings before Excel Plaza, on the same side as Excel Plaza, going towards the airport.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
And it starts at 10?
Venezuelan embassy.
What time does it start?
It starts at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And goes for about 2 hours.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess
to express for the Caribbean to remain a zone of peace and in solidarity with the people of Venezuela.
Okay. Thanks for the info, bro.
Welcome.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Okay, so folks, you heard it. It's 16 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe's Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else. hotels, plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and savings. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
This holiday season, let the Monica Benoit Wonderland of Lights lead the way to Christmas at the Point. Starting November 30th, the Quarantine Point Recreational Park transforms into a glowing wonderland with dazzling light displays that are the true showstoppers of the season. Take a magical tuk-tuk tunnel ride through twinkling arches. Explore Santa's grotto, cozy up with a picnic blanket under the stars, and savor delicious eats from local vendors. Entry is just $5 for walk-ins, $10 per carload, and $20 for premium carload parking. Plus, grab a cozy picnic blanket for only $40 and enjoy the season in style. Special pricing applies for New Year's Eve. Visit our Instagram or Facebook pages at Rotary Club of Grenada Events for more details. It's holiday fun for the entire family every night from 5 p.m. till midnight, and it all supports the charitable work of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Christmas at the Point. When the sun sets, the wonder begins. Mark your calendars. It all begins November 30th.
This December, the vibes will rise higher. Sunshine Promotions presents a December to Remember. On Saturday, December 20th, the National Cricket Stadium comes alive with pure reggae energy, live bands, and world-class acts. Direct from Jamaica, Anthony B. Tanya Stevens. It is a pity you already have one. And Junior Kelly. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your early bird general admission tickets now for $100. Advanced general $120. Or limited front of stage access early bird for $250. Advanced front of stage access $300. Tickets available now from GoToFed.com and usual Sunshine Promotion ticket outlets. All tickets grant admission only. Look out for a performance from our very own Akeem with his band and Valine. Food and drinks on sale all night long. Your ticket gets you in. The vibe keeps you there. A December to remember. One love, one vibe, one December to remember. Follow Sunshine Promotions on social media for more updates. Christmas is here. Let's make it a magical time for everyone. Show your kids how to celebrate responsibly. Make smart choices about alcohol and ensure a safe holiday for all. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
All right, welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the conversation. It's 11 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Joseph. Greetings.
Greetings, welcome.
Greetings to you, your firm, and the nation as a whole. Happy Feast of the Nativity. Remember that same word, Christmas. Not said Christmas, but the same C-H-R-I-S-T. And there's where it is. It's not in Santa Claus and booze. So We're just making a suggestion that you interpret it well. Take care of yourselves. Do not exceed, so we can meet again in January. Listen, Mr. Joseph, I was provoked a while ago again by an advertisement you just played there on behalf of the Ministry of Social Development. You know, I acquired a disability on the way. I never knew, but there it is. I'm a man had to live. And I know that I also have equal rights as any other body. And equal, they used to call them again, I remember they still do able-bodied men and women. But Mr. Joseph, listen to that thing, and that is paid for by the government's money. The ministry, the sole responsible for guaranteeing the rights of people with disabilities in this country, as established by convention, United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, as per law. But yet they're telling us, and somebody making a money with that, you can bet your your bottom dollar that somebody making a money with that advertisement. The ministry telling us, excuse me, that we must raise our voices for inclusion. They are the ones, brothers and sisters, who have the authority and above all, the responsibility to guarantee the people in this here country with disabilities their full rights as established by UN Convention. Article 4 of the Convention is crystal clear, State parties shall ... State parties shall ... That is what it is. It is the government, the state, responsible, and not the people themselves. So they're sharing away money in fancy advertisements thing that can bramble people. No, the people of this country want their rights, and you have the responsibility and the authority to guarantee it is done according to Article 4 of the United Nations Convention. So stop wasting the people money, pilfering the country, making yourself look famous, when the people who have to be famous are those who are victims of disabilities in this here country. Pimps and parasites you all are. Bah humbug, as Mr. Scrooge would say in Christmas time to you all these incompetent, inept improvisionists of the Ministry of Social Development. I have to end the year on this one because you're too hypocrite, deceitful, hypocrite, unjust, corrupt, and untrustworthy. Wicked people. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph, but have a nice Christmas. Don't abuse until we come again next year, because we'll be back.
Have a great season, citizen, and I do wish you all the best for the holiday season as well. It's 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Well, thank you very much, and a pleasant good morning to one and all. And I want to wish everybody, well, I should say compliments for the season. But I must use the word uncle here. Uncle to the last caller. And I am totally annoyed and upset with this idea of these advertisements and whatnot, etc. Because I am suffering with a disability. I got it along the way 5.5 years ago. And I am very much disappointed because the many people who took my number to call me or give me some sort of a word of mouth face to face and has yet to realize or acknowledge what they have said. I must support this last caller. I am suffering. I am suffering. The United Nations Geneva Convention, I was forced to go and get a copy of that. And I do have it. And I am here realizing that I can work. A disability is not an inability. And I would like the people in authority, all the people in authority, the GNCD, the National Taxi Association, this present NDC government. I was rather disappointed with the 28 to 20, well, whatever time it lasts. Because that gentleman who headed that party was Prime Minister. Himself and I sat in prison together. Perhaps he didn't suffer. Because when I got my visit and whatever fruits and whatnot that I got, I only saw it, but I never received it by the time I got into the cell. But I suppose he got all his, and probably he would have shared some with most of us. But he disappointed me when he became Prime Minister because I thought that he was going to have a day on the Mount Royal lawn. But here I am today, burning some money. It's only an ordinary cell phone that I have. I don't have no WhatsApp, no anything like whatnot, etc. I am not computer literate. I am not AI, and I'm not going to be interested in AI artificial. No, I am a natural, NI man, natural. And the things that I can do, I know I can surprise the world. Well, I am surprising the world. People call me Miracle Man. People call me Ninja. People call me Courage. People call me all sorts of different names when they see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing it flat on my bottom, planting my lands and whatnot. But I have a problem with livestock owners in this country because livestock owners using my lands, destroying all that I planted, even on flat on my bottom. The people in Marquis, the people in Pedmota, the people in the surroundings and whatnot, etc. And they are driving me actually insane. I don't know if next year, please, Lord, and the good Lord keeps me alive. I say the good Lord, I don't like that word at all anyhow. I just managed to use it. But I'm very much disappointed. This morning earlier on a different station, I mentioned about the word, the letter D. Demon, devil, deceit, discontentment. But I would say here, discontentment in cabinet, knocking on nuclides. And if you get that message, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Thank you, caller.
I'm calling on Santa Claus, whoever is Santa Claus, I don't know. Because when I was a child growing up, every year Santa Claus used to give me a gun, water gun, toy gun, packs, pellet gun, whatnot, etc. I'm calling on Santa Claus this year. Bring me a gun, please, because I need one badly.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you. We got your message, okay? It's 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We still got 3 minutes in which we can have a conversation. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Okay, well, what I want to say, you take up too much time. What I'm saying is, what happened in Venezuela, you understand, is something very current. The same European went to America and killed over 180 million, right? Indian. And the Venezuelan is the same kind of Indian who used to occupy America in those times. So when Donald Trump doing them that, kill them in the sea, do them that, it's the same thing, the thing that we currently itself. Genocide. The worst genocide one in the world wasn't with Hitler. It's with right now the American and them, the so-called American, the European when they went to America. Because remember in 1770, when they had the Indian and reservation down in South Dakota, what they did, they surround them with Gatling guns and start riddling them. They killed thousands of tribes that Indian down there. At the end of it, one of the bystanders said, let me see if these people and them really did. He passed on, he peep. You know what he found? He found a woman with a child, and she had a child in her hand. But when she got the bullet out, she bent down because she wanted the child to be shot. What the child was doing, the child hung on to his mother's breast, pulling to see if he get milk, and the mother dead. I wish America all the best. When God show his face, they have to be judged for what they do, the evil they do to people in this world. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Kathy and Adams, good morning to you, and Kenneth and Zuri and Solange in Sunshine State, Florida. We also have with us Finba Mitchell out there in Canada. Folks, it's just about heading to 8 o'clock, and maybe, just maybe, if that call comes quick, let's take this call here via the WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program. You've got to be brief.
Yes, I'm just calling as a parent of children with disabilities. I want to make a clarion call along with Mr. Rolo for better situations and betterment for persons with disabilities here in Grenada. Let us be recognized. We hope we're making a clarion call. I'm endorsing along with Mr. Rolo for persons with disabilities here in Grenada. We need to be seen. They need to be heard. Please. It's a clarion call.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the contribution. And I do hope that the powers that be come 2026, we see some traction and some movement and some easement on the lives of people with living with disabilities. Good morning. It is said, your thoughts create your reality, and speaking negative is what will come to you. Life and death is in the tongue. This is where we've got to end the program this morning, folks, and thank you very much. It's the final one for the week. Walland Akwat, good morning. Sharia Nichols, good morning. All right. And we've got to go. We've got to join the BBC. Have yourself a safe weekend, each and every one of you. Remember, there's life after the weekend, even after Christmas. There is life, so do not overexhaust yourself and come January, you're in all sort of different panicky modes. All right. Moderation is the key. Okay, so have a great weekend, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.